Hey guys, it's Sam again with my second Naval video. The first episode did surprisingly well with 281 views, as of when I'm recording this. So thank you for that. It also boosted me up to 50 subs, so I'm going to be doing a subscriber special soon for hitting 50. I had bought a premium test drive out of the Warbond shop, so I'm going to edit that and do a video with that. So anyways, this episode is going to be more focusing on coastal vessels, since u/swimming kitchen 8232, sorry, my bad, pointed out on Reddit that my graph that I put wasn't super detailed, so I figured I should attempt to rectify that. Anyways, here's the, more detailed description of the rules on coastal ships, at least what I could find from my research. There's not a lot that you can really get online about how Gaijin really defines them, which kind of annoys me because, like, why not? Why won't they be transparent with us? But anyways, I could totally be getting all of this wrong. Just let me know in the comments. Anyways, okay, so I'm going to skip boats because they're just a catch-all for anything that doesn't fit into a unique category. So they're just kind of there. Subchasers are designed for anti-submarine warfare. They're light-ish, usually have depth charges, which I've recently learned can be ammo racked, so I don't know if I would even want to take them, and they're very situational. They have light cannons and auto cannons, which make them good for countering casts, because they're fast enough to get places, and they fall under the heavy boat icon in the tech tree. Armored gunboats are pretty well armed and mediumly armored, and they generally are prioritizing firepower and survivability at the expense of speed, but you can still cap points in these. So armored gunboats generally have a heavier armament. It's heavy enough to deal with pretty much all coastal boats and most of the lighter blue water ships, like destroyers, like lighter destroyers, of course. And so they're just kind of there doing their thing. I like the armored gunboats that I play, but some people don't. Motor torpedo boats are essentially, they're like the weasel or the fox or the scimitar of Naval. They're fast, ratty boats, 2 or 4 torpedoes. Generally, American torpedo boats have 4, Russian and European have 2, and usually they have an anti-air turret mounting either like a 7.7, a 7.62, or a 50 cal, or even a couple of 50 cals. A good example of one of these is the G5. It's the reserve tier torpedo boat in the Russian coastal tech tree. It goes like 80 miles an hour, super fast, hits really hard. It's easily my favorite boat of all time, at least in Warthunder. I've used it up to 6.0, even when I got up tier to 7.0, which is like top tier. I still use it because you can go cap a point, sling off torpedoes, and then scurry away like a little rat. So subchasers, armored gunboats, and motor torpedo boats all fall under the heavy boat icon in the tech tree, generally. Quick edit during editing. I forgot to include motor torpedo gunboats. In this, they also fall under heavy boats. Then anti-air ferries and naval ferry barges are kind of an odd case in Naval. They're really slow, and CAS is often overpowered by the other ships and boats in the match. And so the anti-air ferries are better at holding angles, or I guess both the anti-air ferries and naval ferries are better at holding angles that are really defensive. Like, there's this one map with a bunch of cargo ships, and a while back an SF-40 just was holding an angle, and you couldn't really get around because it would just hit you with its, I believe, 3 out of its 4 long 88s. So those fall under the ferry barge icon, which is kind of like a rectangle in the tech tree. And then gunboats, just like how Gaijin doesn't really define boat very well, gunboats are pretty general as well. They're small and medium with cannon-based weaponry. I know that's not a great definition, but it's what I could find. Like, again, it's pretty much a catch-all, and they fall under the frigate icon in the tech tree. Another thing I found is that gunboats are generally used as landing support. So if you're having a landing operation, you would use a gunboat to cover it, like almost like mobile artillery, but from the water. Anyways, thanks for watching. Expect another video out soon. Leave whatever you want to say in the comments. Please don't be too mean, but I do like critique and people telling me what I need to change about it. If I do something wrong, that's on me. Yeah, so anyways, like, subscribe, do all the things that you need to do if you want to do, I guess. I don't know. Bye!